Hey friends, welcome back to Binky Beauty. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are talking about something kind of controversial today in terms of skincare products, and that is physical exfoliants. Physical exfoliants have gotten a really bad reputation over the last few years, and in many cases, it's very justified. Many people are using them incorrectly, and thus that's leading to breakouts, that's leading to sensitivity, that's leading up to like micro cuts in your skin, like so many bad things. But I personally love physical exfoliants. I think there's a place for them in most skincare routines, and if you know which ones to use, how to use them correctly, they can be a real asset. Before I get into the physical exfoliants I have here, I just want to give you a couple of tips to keep in mind when you're using physical exfoliants. The first one, pretty easy, use the right one for your skin. If you have super sensitive skin, like don't get a physical exfoliant that's super gritty and then like rub it in. Don't do that. Get a really fine physical exfoliant, and I have some options for you today. Number two, do not use a physical exfoliant if you have active breakouts. Don't do it. I've done it. I thought I could scrub off my zits. It didn't work. It just makes your skin more sensitive. It can make the breakouts worse. It can just make them last longer. If you have acne, don't use physical exfoliants. You are better off with chemical exfoliants. Number three, do not press and scrub. So you're not like scrubbing a burnt pan. You are like caressing your face. You are just facilitating movement on your face. Do not press and scrub. Said it again. So those are like three basic tips that I have found to be really helpful when it comes to physical exfoliants. As for the products, I've got three in front of me. We're going to go from least gritty to most gritty, and we'll rank the grittiest on a scale of 1 to 10. So let's do it. The first one is the Yo Glow Enzyme Scrub. Oh, from Wishful. Now this has pineapple and papaya extracts, which have a lot of natural enzymes in them that are great for exfoliating and brightening. So there's one kind of exfoliation. It also has AHAs and BHAs in it, which is the chemical component that is also great for physical exfoliation. In terms of the actual grit, I would rank this at about a 2. You don't really feel it a whole lot when you put it on your skin. What happens is you start working this into dry skin and dead skin starts balling off, or so they say. I think it's just like a formulation thing where they've made the product to ball up. It's supposed to do that. And in some cases, I think dead skin does come off. I will say my skin is always very smooth and glowy after I use this. So I'm sure that it's getting like deeper dead skin. In some cases, I think this is actually really better than a gritty physical exfoliant, but I love my grit too. This is going to be great if you have sensitive skin and you're kind of just starting to dip your toe into the pond of physical exfoliant. It's great if you're having any like seasonal flaking, if it's been really cold where you are. We're going into winter now and like seasons are changing. I think this is great for that. It's super gentle. I really enjoyed using this. I think it was like formulated with a lot of intention, and it's just really great. I've really enjoyed this. Number 2 is the AHA BHA exfoliating cleanser from Murad. First of all, I think this product is a great value. You get 6.75 ounces for $40, and while $40 might sound like a lot, this lasts a really long time because you need very little. So in terms of grittiness, I would rank this at about a 4. This also has chemical exfoliants in it, salicylic acid, lactic acid, and glycolic acid. So it's getting into your pores and cleaning that stuff out. It's also helping with like surface exfoliation and luminosity. Then, of course, there is the physical grit, which is slightly grittier than the Wishful, but it's still very gentle. The formula itself is pretty milky. Imagine like your CeraVe cleanser with super, super fine exfoliating powder in it. It's kind of like that. So I've really enjoyed using this. It's very gentle. It's probably the step up if you have sensitive skin, but it's not super sensitive, or you've got normal skin, oily combination. It's sounding like this could work for just about every skin type, but again, you don't want to use this on active breakouts. At least I wouldn't recommend it. Do it in the phase where your breakouts are a little more healed and you're just trying to help with like pigmentation, prevent breakouts. But I really enjoyed using this. It's very gentle, no sensitivity, nothing like that. Third and final is the Acure Brightening Facial Scrub. This is a 10 in terms of grittiness, and this has walnut shell powder, which is probably like the least popular option for most people when it comes to physical exfoliants. It does not dissolve in water, so the walnut is going to stay there. The thing you want to really, really remember about this is do not press and scrub. Go back to point number 3. Really do not press and scrub when you use this. Just like facilitate movement when you're using this. But I love this as a budget face scrub. I mean, you can find this anywhere. It's about $8. I love that it has green clay in it, so that's going to draw out some impurities from your pores. I love that it has kelp in it. Overall, I've really enjoyed using this, but definitely don't use this if you have sensitive skin. If you have active breakouts, this is not the one for you. Nonetheless, it's a good one. So those are my 3 favorite physical exfoliants. Let me know if you've tried any of these, and please let me know what your favorite physical exfoliants are and just your thoughts on them. I would love to hear which ones you use. Do you use them? Do you not use them? Have you used them and then you stopped using them? Let me know. I'd love to hear it. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon.